I think my brain needs to be put on ice for a little bit after that ice arrow fiasco. So why don't we head to Majora and get a little frosty? Go. All right. Let's get to Majora. Let's go to Snowhead and let's get some progress going here. Oh, but I still can't believe that that ice arrow there. And like, I know I'm usually pretty good at when doing Zora's Domain, doing the diving game and then doing the check under the waterfall and then going back up to check the dive game results. But maybe I must have overlooked that at some point, however long ago that was. I mean, it can happen to anyone, and it just so happened that this time it happened to me. Alright. Thankfully it's daytime, we can get to the market, and we can hop dimensions. Or at least go through the giant path of lost woods that happens to be in the business of the Happy Mask salesman. Here we go. I mean, we have a fair number of the Majora's Mask Ocarina songs now. I still need the Sonata and the Elegy for sure. The Oath to Order I'm not so worried about because it will get hinted to me by either... yeah, it would have to get hinted to me by Majora. So at that point, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I do need a Deku Mask to appear. I do need a hook shot. We still need a fair number of things for this inventory to get filled out. But we have a lot otherwise, so I'm not too worried. So we'll go up to Snowhead. As long as Sora up to Snowhead. And we have all the tools needed to effectively take on the temple. Now, if I've got my notes right here, I did see that the Goron Great Fairy was not necessary. Please tell me you're falling asleep. Yeah, you're falling asleep. Or you have fallen asleep. Must just skip all that cutscene stuff. Which is really nice, because I do have to watch that quite often. Now, a feature as well. The Great Fairies will tell you what their item is. Give you... Oh, maybe... I wrote something wrong here. Gibdo Mask. Oh, maybe I did write something wrong here. It's a good thing I checked then. These trays give you the Gibdo Mask. Great theory. So something about what I wrote down didn't quite pardon me there. Didn't quite work. So at least now I know the Gibdo Mask is needed here if I get all 15 Stray Fairies. Man, it's always good to check. Nope. Ow! I overshot again. That's usually the point where I will stop my rolls. There we go. Now get up this way. Yes, now run the rest of it. Feels nice to say I can actually do a temple in Majora. I feel like throughout all of this, I've just been giving huge favoritism to Ocarina. And it's just kind of how it is. Like, if you think about it, there's Child Ocarina, there's Adult Ocarina, and then there's Majora. there's 2 games of Ocarina, sort of, and 1 Majora. It's only natural that I would probably be doing more work in Ocarina because I have to do it in 2 different sections. Okay. I have fire arrows. Good thing I have infinite magic. But I can't do any hookshot skips. I have to do everything the old-fashioned way. Now, here's another thing, too. Through testing on my end, there is 1 stray fairy in this temple. You absolutely need the Great Fairy's Mask to get. Bees, okay. I still only have Adult Wallet. And that stray fairy is the one that's in the pillar puzzle room, kind of early in the temple. You have to shoot a bubble that's hiding in an invisible ceiling. There we go. That's 1 small key. We'll start marking that. Eventually gonna have to find a boss key too, which I think, if I remember, Wizrobe 2 had that one. But yes, you do need the Great Fairy's Mask in order to get that fairy to come down to you. Otherwise, you will only be able to get the other 14 throughout this temple. So, no dice there. Now, the stray fairies that exist in treasure chests still exist in the same treasure chests. So, if you see me skipping a few... red potion from Majora's Mask, okay. Don't think I need it. But it exists in my bottle anyway, so I'm fine with that. But yes, if you see me skipping a few treasure chests, that means they have stray fairies in them, and I do not need them. Don't hurt me. Like this one over here, I know has a regular item in it, which gives me back a Deku Shield for Ocarina because I lost it because I spontaneously combusted in a volcano. So I'm okay with just having things as they are. Now, thank you to having someone who's tall. Can make that jump quickly. Now, let's find out. If this is a small key, I can progress. If this is not, it is a small key. Okay. Now, how do I want to play this? I don't have to go to the pillar room, actually, so I can play a little, Skippy. Thankfully, I do know how to skip a few things in this temple. Because there's no actual treasure chest hiding in the pillar room that I was just about to go to. So I can skip a few things and make my way up the shortcut route. Oops. That's not the shortcut. That's the long cut. Get me back up those stairs. It's good that you're getting your cardio in, Goron Link, but we need to progress. So I will go fight Wizrobe 1, because that still is an item. But I found there's the dungeon map chest there, there's the compass chest in the ice slide room. There's 3 small keys, a boss key, and a fire arrow check. So that would be 7 chests that I can open. And I've already opened 4 of them, I think. This is about to be 5. Ooh, if I really wanted to, I could, I can make this very painful. Great Fairy Sword! And you are... Bye-bye! Alright. And you are... Dungeon map to Water Temple. Okay. Hopefully I do not have to step foot in that. Because, like, here's the thing. Same thing with the Fire Temple. It's open. I have the Iron Boots, I have a long shot, and technically speaking, I have enough health to survive. It is a possibility if I need items. Alright, now I will play this the regular way, I think. Hold on, let me think what appears in there. There's the fairy there. Yeah, 3... I have to play the dungeon out of my head here. So there's the 1 key in the freezer room, there's the dungeon map chest. There's the 1 key hiding behind the 2 blocks. There's the compass chest, there's the 3rd key chest, and the fire... I can just jump down here and go into this room over here. Because the only chest I need now is the final chest up at the top, which has the boss key. And I'm going to hit you. I don't even have to get the strays. Just get the... Guess I had to do it for that one. Yes, that contains a stray fairy. I am going to skip that. Nope, and the 1 chest, 1 torch went out. 2 and 3. Mission accomplished. Alright, we'll raise the pillar, but we are not going to strike any of the sections. Now, I really want to know where that Deku mask is, because I'm starting to think I'm going to need it for a lot of things here soon. Oh, hi, Bombchu. Alright, we'll take the shortcut again. Like that. And then we come over here. Now, if I'm thinking this right in my head, because I was thinking to myself, what's the small key count looking like? If you notice, the only chest I haven't opened is the boss key chest, which has the boss key. That means the final item that Goat drops is a small key. I needed those 2 small keys. Which, funnily enough, unless I am mistaken, and there's one that I'm horribly missing. There we go. Take your stray fairy, at least. I don't actually remember if stray fairies stay, so I'm not going to mark any. We'll take care of Whiz Rope second. Ooh, perfect spot. I was hoping. A few times throughout my randomizers, I have actually been able to strike Wizrobe when he is just about to start the animation for his rapid runaround. Which is why I keep trying to do it. Now this should be the boss key, right? Yes, there we go. Boss key to Snowhead. Now we can do the pillar breaks. Do this right. Yeah, the safety net's over on that one. So we'll do that real quick. Actually, the nice part is I can just go down here, bash in the pillars, and then walk back up the stairs. Yep. Now, had I had the Deku Mask, I probably would have approached this a little bit differently. Because I can use the Deku Mask with a Deku Flower that is up on the 5th floor for whatever strange reason. And float down to the 4th floor. So I could have taken the time to bash in the pillar sections here. Save a little time. That was close. Well, it's nice to be able to say I've got infinite magic for this one. Because taking down Goat with infinite magic just alleviates a lot of problems. And here we are. It is time to race. Our first Majora's Mask boss of the Randomizer, and it only took over 7.5 hours to finally reach this point. I'm just happy to be able to be doing a Majora's Mask boss right now. And even better, I'm about to make this really hurt. With all that damage, we're already in the final phase. Because you can tell what phase Goat is in with whatever obstacles are falling to disrupt you. When bombs are coming out like that, that is a sign of the last phase. I made all of those erratic movements, and it still knew I was going to end up roughly there. I don't fear your lightning. I'm just going to take you out. First with a little song, and then a bye-bye. The best sword in the game really is the best sword in the game. Well, I'd argue that the Fierce Deity's Double Helix sword takes the cake, because we do get sword beams out of that. But I take the gifts that I've got. Now, was I right? Is this a small key for the dungeon? I was right! It is, in fact, the final small key. So we'll go ahead and mark that, just because. And that would be... so that's the Oath to Order that I just got out of that. And now I've got Georg's remains. Okay, well, we know where the magic beans are now. They're in our possession. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got some gossip stones. I'm gonna check. Milk bar performance. Ooh, that's good. So I don't have to do that. So when I get Deku Mask, I don't go back to... whatchamacallit? The Milk Bar. Now, I'm not visiting the grotto for its item, because I know that the mountain village area is useless. But I'm checking the hint. And we don't have to even hand in the express mail this way. So the express mail has fulfilled its purpose. That makes me really happy. Now, I'm just making sure. Yes, I did in fact mark Goron Race as a thing I don't have to do. So don't have to do any work at the smithy, don't have to do a Goron Race. We're already doing really good. But here in the Twin Islands area, there are 2 chests that you can only get during springtime. I am getting them now, before I forget. As soon as I can angle towards... There we go. And it's a shock trap! Some part of me feels like that should have hurt a lot more, because, you know, I'm underwater. Well, mild annoyances aside. We got another chest over here. For more pump shoe. Okay. Well. So, now what? Why do I feel like I am missing a lot of things I could do right now? Let me take a look. I guess there's some trades I could do. Might have to be... Yeah, the only one I can use here is the land deed and the swamp. Take a look at that one, see what we can get. Yeah, to Southern Swamp, here we go. Dare I say Swamp Spider House? I have enough health I can make it. I hope it doesn't come to that. I don't have a hook shot, nor do I have magic beans. I really can't do much. I'm gonna skip that. Okay, I want the land deed. There we go. Take a trade. Here you go. You gave me a different piece of paper. I don't like that. Okay. I could get that with a little fun glitch with Goron Link, but I'm going to skip that just for logic's sake. Man, what do I do now, though? Because I can't get to the Woodfall area without Deku Link. Oops. No, don't jump in the water. You'll die. Ow. Yes, there we go. Unnecessary damage is unnecessary. You'll tell me, right? Red rupee. Okay. I don't even have to do that either. I'm making another note of that. So don't have to do that. Okay. Oh, so now what? As far as things, there's Night 2 Grave. I hate that that's a possibility, but Night 2 Grave could be. I know what Night 3 Grave is, and it's only the Skull Mask. Which, unironically, could still give me something to do. Because that's a Deku Theater and a conversation with a Skull Kid. You know what? I think Graveyard is my next best bet. And it's day 2, so I guess that works. Ooh. Oh, that's right. If I'm right, the being that tells you, or the being that prevents you from getting into Ocarina without the Garo's mask, might tell me where the Garo's mask is. I think that's one of the helpful NPCs anyway, so I think this really is the next play for now. Pay a visit, see what gets said. And then since I'm here at the graveyard, that's even better. And another thing too, that just dawned on me. I have the long shot in Ocarina. That's one way for me to get to the desert now. I can go through the Gerudo area. I'm not doing anything in Gerudo because a lot of that is considered foolish. But I can, therefore I probably will. Alright. Tells me of nothing. Okay. So your text is not updated. And I talk to you, right? Yes. I'll take your arrows. Alright, well, looks like I'm doing some grave work for now, just to get a few items. Alright. Captain's hat. And we'll have to do some grave work. Thankfully, this can be quick. If I remembered what song to play. Help. But after this, other than a few stray things I can do in Ocarina, I'm kind of out of a loss for ideas. Like, this might be the only play that I've got. Open that grave, please. Because again, can't do anything in Swamp. I can't get up to Ikana. I can only go to here, so that's as far as I can get. I've done everything in Snowhead, other than needing the Swamp Deed and the Deku Mask. So, nothing there. And I've done everything I can do in the ocean, because I need a hookshot to appear. A, to do half the things that are up there. And, oh, come on. I'm taking off the mask, not playing the ocarina. Thank you! In order to do anything further in the ocean, even in the Pirate's Fortress, I would need the hookshot. So I am kind of at a loss. That was close. I got potions. Ugh. Please, you're the only unknown here. And you really are an unknown. Okay, you know what? I am gonna take a big gamble. Because I can go to... what am I trying to say here? I need a break. Brain. Blah, blah. My brain. Help. I'm gonna make a big play here. Because I can access a lot of other areas here, especially so getting through the Gerudo area to get to the Desert Colossus. And I have a lot of tools necessary to do some good work there. I'm going to make a big gamble And I'm going to do some work in the Gerudo area / Spirit Temple. I only hope I know what I'm doing. I know there will be a few things I can get right off the bat in the Gerudo Valley portion. I don't need to do anything Gerudo Fortress. Now, another thing too, there is the merchant that appears in the Haunted Wasteland. I don't have to do the treasure chest, but I've not been told that merchant is useless. And I know that the Gerudo training ground is useless. So, play my cards where I can. Oh, another thing I forgot. I never got the grotto here. Now we're really in the portion of the game that's like, oh hey, I forgot this. If I got this 3 hours ago, I wouldn't be in this predicament type of situations. Your item. What the heck? That is magic for... that must be magic for adult. And I'm correct. Yoink. There we go. Well, it's not a necessary item, but it's a helpful item. Very appreciative. Oops, nope. And I do know that there is a minor grotto over near the circle of rocks in that dusty area there. That big rock that only appears in the adult timeline. But funnily enough, that grotto can be accessed by a kid. But because Kid Link does not have any means to break those types of boulders, that boulder just does not exist in the child timeline. So they just bring that over here. The only way you break through that is with a Megaton Hammer. Now the only thing I'm getting here at this point is a Gossip Stone. Because again, I need hints. Oh, if only I knew that. Now, if I did find a bonus song, there is a cow. Alright. The only reason I know I can do this play now is because I did, in fact, get that Gerudo members card. So, I won't get tossed into jail. Now, my only big concern here is I hope that I can make a lot of solid progress towards anything because of the likelihood I'm going to have to warp away to do other things. Alright, what do you got? The Majora's Mask Lens. Okay. Don't need any Skulltulas. Oh, happy 8 hours, I just noticed. I still have to do Spirit Temple and all 3 temples still present in Majora's before the end of this game. Huge Rupee? No. I'm already loaded on money, thank you. I want important things. Not fish! I don't want fish. Unless it's cooked, in which case I'll consider it. Fish is delicious. Alright, here we are into the fortress. Now, according to all the things I have gotten in my notes, I should not have to do anything in the Gerudo Fortress. Yes. Like, I've circled area notes that say, don't do anything, and I've even got it circled where it says Gerudo Fortress plus archery. So it's like, it's doubly making sure I don't have to do anything. Ooh, that was a fast gate there. I kind of like it. Alright, into the sandstorm we go. Now, I am not an expert on any special skips. I don't do things like Reverse Wasteland or anything of the sort, or like early access without hover boots. So we'll just be playing this the old standard way. Long shot, and then we'll go visit the merchant over here. Gives me something to spend my rupees on, anyway. Piece of heart, 200. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, well, nothing out of the wasteland. And I don't know if it's because of nighttime or because of this randomizer, but there's no blowing sand on the screen, and I am super grateful for that. It's already dark enough here as it is. My usual trick. Helps darken the screen enough to make there be a little light next to your position. Like that. Alright, lens. I need the lens. Will you start early? Yes. Saves me from going up. So kind of like Pinnacle Rock, there's a bunch of void out zones that are invisible that if you come into contact with will send you back to your starting location, whichever part of the desert you came from. If you know where they are, you can mitigate your way through. Here's the nice part. When you hit that box there, you can just go straight through. Sometimes if you follow that Poe wherever it goes, it'll do exactly what you just saw there and kind of divert its path, being like leading you on a bit of a wild goose chase through the desert. That is a bit of a red herring. You can just skip that part once you hit the box, straight down. Ah! Too many levers. Now, I only hope I can do a lot of work in the Spirit Temple. If I get enough keys right off the bat, I'll know. Nope, don't need them rupees. Because if it comes to, I might not need the Requiem Spirit at all, depending. We'll see what's on the top here. If it's like a heart piece or something, that's a different story. That is a purple rupee. I don't have to go onto that roof. Ooh, actually, I have silvers, and I do happen to remember there's a grotto here. The day I learned that you can pick up those boulders with the silver gauntlets at minimum, I was kind of surprised. Oops. That, there. Red potion for 10, no. 30 Deku Seeds for 10, no. Now then, we'll go in and then leave. That'll be the item that Sheik would give. Oh, and there's another set of Gossip Stones here too. I'm gonna get those real quick. Ah! Oh, that's Majora's Mask Bomb too. That's different. Alright, this gossip stone here. Shooting at the sun. So, you can, in fact, as an adult, shoot at the sun in Lake Hylia, no matter what level of water the lake is at. If you do want to get the item before beating the water temple, you absolutely need the long shot. Okay, I thought there was a gossip stone over here. I guess I don't. Don't need it. Okay, so at least I know shooting the sun is unnecessary. There might be something on the roof, though. Ooh, I'll have to make a note of that. Just so I don't forget. I am gonna write down... to check the lakeside roof, or lakeside lab roof. Because I have the long shot, and I did have the setup for the Scarecrow song ready to go. So, here's hoping, with what I've got, I can make progress. I need one of these first two chests to be a small key. Take that. Not really too much of a puzzle. And I think at this point, you really would have done a few, oops. Wrong. I'll take my long shot, thank you. But yeah, if none of these are small keys, that means I have to do some work as a child first. But we don't have that worry. That is my first small key. Because funnily enough, if I can make it to the central room, Adult Link can do a lot of work on the child side's rooms. I think there's only like one, maybe two chests that Adult Link cannot get from the child side. So as long as I can do a little bit of work, I'm kind of good. Go. Yes, the like that will fall. Stick. It's not like the Master Quest variant of that room. If you think, how could they make that room any worse? Subtract one like and add about 5 big Skulltulas. If you have arachnophobia, you will not like that room. That. Now there are 2 chests in this room. If all works, I can make some headway. There we go. Okay, no bothersome. Chest number 1. Chest number 2. And that's our way out. Yes, Navi. Depends on what game you're talking about, Navi. Alright, there's a Majora's Mask giant wallet. Not that I really need that. And a silver. Alright. Well, good news. We've made it to the main chamber. So, from here, we can actually do some work. Starting with this. Hey, I'm good with this. Keep showing me small keys, and that means I can do work. But I do need to see a boss key at some point. Alright, we'll do a little work in here. We are going to bring out this. So at least you can use the bombs as makeshift explosion targets. And that will bring 2 chests into the fold. And we get a heart piece from Majora's Mask. And a heart piece for Ocarina. Okay, I think that'll do for here. Alright, so I am gonna continue on the child side, do a little bit of work. Because I need to see keys. Yes, that'll be a Scarecrow song, which I don't have. Now, thankfully, as an adult, I have portable fire. First. Second. And third. That's for the chest. And there's the boss key! Excellent! Key has been acquired. So now I need... I can't recall. Now I actually can't remember. Is it the sunblock? Yeah, it's the sunblock I need. 5 rupees lights up the main torch. So we'll do this, and then there is the Iron Knuckle fight, which will be really quick. Now this is going to use up one of my small keys, so I hope this is fine. Actually, no. Hold on. I know how to make this work better, because I have the long shot. I go at it from the adult side, and I use the long shot to get to the other chest. This will save me a key. Let's continue like this. But at least with the boss key, when I go to fight Twin Rova, like, I'll be ready. I don't need to do that. Oops. Nope. Putting on the boots. Aha. So this will bring 2 chests into the room. 2 more items for me to collect. And good thing I still have that key. Because I will need it for that door up there. Aha. And rupee. Check the other one, we'll be sure. For the longest time, that chest right here fooled me, because the cutscene only ever shows the one on the hand appear. And I think by that point, I'm not sure if I either had the compass and never noticed, or all the other things just meant I never saw it in the first place. Let's just do the flames! Well, I guess we're doing it this way. That was just a bad shot. All right, so we'll test what we can see here. So I need here. This is what we'll do. I have the mirror shield. We'll do this first. A very grayish mirror shield. this. The letter to Cafe! That means I can get my Fierce Deities mask. Yes! I'm so happy. I will have to do another cycle in order to make the events happen, but I'm happy. I can get my Fierce Deities mask. Oh, that makes me feel good. Okay, 2 chests here. See what we get. Small key. Excellent. That's number 3. Rupee. Okay. Now we'll do this fight. And like that. Gave you a sword knuckle sandwich. So now I can get this and the chest that's on the child side. Thanks to the wonderful benefits of the long shot. The Oath to Order. Excellent. I don't have to play the guessing game with that song. I can now just go up to the moon. And your side was a piece of heart. Okay. Beautiful. I absolutely needed to come up this side to get the Oath to Order. And I did not waste a small key on going through the door on the one side, the one way. So at present, there should be an extra small key in this dungeon for me to collect. And since I'm fairly certain there's only 1, maybe 2 chests that I'm missing, I might be fine as far as key progression. Thank you, Longshot, for making that puzzle so much more bearable. So in here, this is where the boss key chest normally is. I do not need a small key to get up there. Okay. Megaton Hammer. Come on out. Haha. So flip up here. There we go. And you are. The prescription! Alright. You. So that, you hand that to King Zora, and that gets you an item. I already know that the items King Zora gives are not necessary. So I don't have to worry about that prescription. I feel so sorry for you, except not really. Almost. Come on. Angle, better. One chest. A drain trap! Oh! Oh, wow. Milk. That to me is actually a lethal trap. I kind of approve. Alright, we'll just do our business here with the lights, and we can actually make our way down here. Excellent. gotta play the reflection game. Somehow I hit that chest, or that jar with the back of my shield at the front or something. I don't know. Well, this is excellent. If this plays out well, I never needed the Requiem of Spirit. I was able to get through here and take down the Spirit Temple. So that means the other small keys were on the child side chests, which means I think there were 2. Back! Oh, you don't fade out? Or the cutscene or something? That's kind of neat. I'll just leave you there. I just hope that I don't really die to Twin Rova. This is going to be entertaining. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. My aim is terrible. Alright, that's number 1. I do have a fairy in case something happens. Or fire. Okay. Not bad. Ice time. Come on, get in the way, get in the way, yes! One more. Try this little trick here. Ah, it did work! Alright, now, round 2. Thankfully, this one will start off fairly simple. Oh, trying to put my entire body on ice. Must have heard my starting comments. Alright, here we go. Get real close. And 3, jump slash, later. That's Twin Rova. So at the very least, I can say there was at least one Majora's Mask temple in between all of these Ocarina temples. But I still do not have means to get into any of the other temples. And that's just bombs. I'm not even gonna bother. Give me Ghost Remains, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm not taking a break just yet. I am gonna make a mental note. That the possibility of doing the child side temple is a thing. Now, I think this would be... I'm not sure if this is the fastest way or not. With all the Ocarina songs I have. Yeah, I think so. Because I am going to go check the Lakeside Lab roof spot. Because it is a thing. Set up a Scarecrow song. It could get me something. Banking on that something. So at the very least, I can say I've done every Ocarina temple that I needed to do. But it's everything else that follows. Because there could be something in the Fire Temple. There could be something in the Water Temple. Maybe one of the chests on the child's side of Spirit Temple could still be something, which I'm thinking they're both only small keys, but I don't know. There could be something. Something that I'm just missing. Because now I absolutely 100% need... Ooh, can I? Oh, no, just missed. I 100% need that Majora's Mask hook shot to appear. And given the things that I've got, there's very little I can do in Majora right now. Like, I can say, Cafe Mask, wouldn't do me any good. Bunny Hood might get me something. Like, actually, mask-wise, the Bunny Hood is the only one that could lead me to something. I don't have... Oh, of course. Ugh, this is a bad spot for that big Poe anyway. I have no magic beans. I have no hook shot. There's a chest on the stump in Termina Field that has eluded me for ages. I mean, there's Dog Racetrack. I still haven't done that one yet. That's kind of, that's a stretch. Never got Powder Keg, so don't have that on me. Nothing I can do in the swamp. Nothing further I can do in the mountain. Nothing further I can do in the ocean. I've done all the things I can do. Can't even get up to Ikana, so that's not even worth it. Yeah, like, I might have to do Graveyard Night 3 for the Skull Mask, just to get something going. Okay, well, we set that up. I'm actually starting to think I need to go into the Water Temple. So that might be the subject of the next episode, is I have to do another dungeon dive into a useless dungeon. But we'll get what's on top of the roof here first. Now that I can say I have the wonderful Scarecrow song. Take that! At least you got me before I started going on the ladder. Please be a hookshot or a Deku Mask. Please be a hookshot or a Deku Mask. Please be a hookshot or a Deku Mask. Oh, wrong kind of Deku. Alright. We're taking a break. Because we've done work. We got more temples taken care of. There are only 3 more temples I have to actually do to beat this game. 2 more remains, right? Actually, no, I only need 1 more remain. Oh my goodness, I forgot that I started with the freebie of a Dolwall for a second. So, if I make my way up to Stone Tower Temple and can beat that before anything else, which I think is impossible, I could go to the moon before I go face Ganon. But I think what's likely going to happen is I find the Deku Mask or the Hookshot, and I get all the medallions before I get the boss remains taken care of. In this case, just being Twin Molt. So we're nearing the end stretch of the game, but I'm still missing some crucial things right now. So I really have to just bite the bullet and go into places that I thought I could skip. So we'll have to see how that goes on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. I do hope you enjoyed this. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.